Hi guys, it's Mew2King, and now that I've watched the Minecraft Steve video a few times, I'm ready to go over it and talk to you about my early thoughts and opinions. Keep in mind, this will be a much more updated version in 2 days from now, October 3rd, when they're going to reveal more information on the character. But to hold you over for now, for the next 46 hours or so, I'm going to give you my first thoughts and impressions on the character, but I'm also going to be going over each of the moves first, and then I'm going to be talking about impressions and thoughts on each thing. So, I'm going to start now and go over each of the moves and give you just basically my thoughts on the moves in the character. So, one of the first things you notice is that Steve is holding a pickaxe, and this is an iron pickaxe, and then he can switch it with the food. So and then he's eating the food here. So this already shows that he. I've already seen the trail, so I can tell you confirmed right now that he's using swords in some of his weapons. He's using pickaxe, which means just weapons you can switch with or weapons you can make. And he can also have a weapon that can heal. Now, how we get that might be a little unknown, but I'm assuming it's going to be based on digging and finding certain items and crafting them. But I'll get that in a minute. But that already shows you some of the stuff that will happen. You have different types of weapons and food that you're going to have. And then we're going to go into the moves. Sakurai said that Steve did not have a lot of range. And dude, that's the biggest lie I've ever heard, because I tell you, I've been doing a Minecraft battle mode, which is a video I'll be uploading very shortly, of something I did recently. I was doing Minecraft battle mode, and let me tell you, when they do a swipe, whether it's a punch, a sword swipe, an axe swipe, that stuff has more range than a Mar forward smash in Melee. That's like a Byleth forward smash in range. Like, it's deceptive range. So, Sakurai saying that character doesn't have much reach. Sakurai obviously didn't play some serious battle mode much, because you have super range. So I'm expecting their sword and axe moves to have more disjoints than it visually looks like. Like, if the sword goes to here, it's probably going to have this much range, as long as they're making it accurate to the actual game. But we'll see what they actually do. Forward smash. It's a pretty basic forward smash. That's clearly a down smash. It's lava, so I'm assuming, lava's going to hit pretty hard, probably. And that's a forward air. And you can see here, this is a gold pickaxe, showing that you have different types of weapons. It does have quite a bit of landing lag, though. It didn't really show how much landing lag yet. But if you look at that again, I'll go over the moves again. You could see the amount of lag. The forward air starts pretty fast, though. It's not like a particularly slow forward air, but it's not the fastest either. Now this is interesting. It looks like he's doing one of his B moves, and it creates the most realistic looking chicken ever. Like, look at Minecraft Steve. Now look at that chicken. That looks kind of funny to me. But he can clearly create food. This shows that he's creating food. Now, whether he has to do that on a crafting table first or not is to be determined. But this means that this character is going to benefit from being able to camp and set up, and then either get weapons he wants or to heal himself. So he's going to benefit if you can make like a wall, hit them away instead of go for the edge guard. You set up, craft the weapons you want, get the food you want, heal yourself. Stuff like that will be beneficial to the character. Some early theory craft. That right there, it looks like a grab. Now, that's probably his normal grab. I feel like if I'm Sakurai, I need all of my special moves. I'm probably needing my up B, my side B, my neutral B, my down B for all these different crafting materials and blocks and things you're going to use. So I'm not going to want to waste one of my B moves for a grab. Based on that, this is probably going to be his Z grab, where it's like his basic grab, and then you put him on the crafting table or whatever this is. Yeah, it's a crafting table, which for some reason can hit people upwards, which is kind of funny. And I'm assuming that's just the up throw. So you're probably going to have like different directional throws based on that, but that's what I think. Now, this is interesting. This is probably like an up B or something. Well, it might not be, but this is definitely one of his special B moves. Probably up B, but definitely one of his B moves where he makes blocks. And if you observe the blocks, unlike in Minecraft where you actually have to hit the blocks for them to get destroyed, if you look at these cracks, they get bigger over time. So I'll show that one more time. The blocks actually get destroyed over time. Just by time passing, they start to break. That's probably to make it so that you can't make so it's not too like overpowered or broken. Because imagine if you could just make blocks and they don't break, and you could just make walls of blocks and certain characters couldn't get through it quickly. I'm sure you can break them faster by attacking it with any character, but they also break over time, naturally. So you can't just make a wall forever. You might be able to make a wall and hold the enemy off for like, 2 or 3 seconds, but it won't be as for holding them off for like 5 seconds or something. And as you can clearly see, like, you can build pretty fast. Like, you go upwards, it's like a moderate speed. But then look at this. Bop, 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 bop. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do that. There might be like an up B and a side B or something. Then maybe that's an up B and side B, or maybe there's like your B moves change based on if you're standing on a block or the position based on the block. How they're going to program that, as Sakurai said, the way this is programmed is going to be unique. So more information will be revealed later. But these are clearly some of his special moves, and he builds these. He goes up at a moderate speed, and if you're already on the blocks, he can go sideways pretty fast. I'm not sure how this is going to be used competitively, but I mean, it does stay true to the nature of Minecraft, which is like that is what you do in the game. You build super fast. It's pretty similar to the actual game, so it's pretty good how they replicated that. Now this is interesting. Look at what he's doing. He's using a pickaxe. This is probably his like maybe his neutral B or maybe one of his jab attacks or like down tilt or something. Probably his neutral B or something, and that's used to. The point is one of his moves, probably a special move, is used to hit the ground, and as you see here, how it's like cracked, or whatever. But look what's happening. Let me show it one more time. What you'll see is you actually pick up certain items here. See that? He picks up the little block, but then he picks up an iron bar. So that's probably, and here's what I think. I think it's going to be RNG. I think it's going to be random what you pick up. Like you're going to hit the ground, and you're going to get random materials. You might get, maybe if you're lucky, you might get diamond or something, or maybe you have to craft into that later. Or it might just be like, well, I hope I find the good item I'm wanting. Because, if you're digging the ground, you don't know what materials are going to be there. It's true to the game. When you dig down in Minecraft, you might get, the common materials that you get all the time, or you might find diamond or gold like right away, or just some really good rare item immediately. There's still going to be a luck factor. So you're probably going to find like iron more common and some better items less often. It's hard to say food will be there or whatnot, but it's definitely going to be a move you use to gather resources, RNG on the resources, and then what you do, the crafting table. The crafting table in Minecraft is a really common table that you use. It's extremely common. You use this for almost everything. It's this 3x3 grid, which allows you to make almost anything. So I'm assuming since this is such a common move in Minecraft, this might be like his down B or something. Maybe like down B, you place this on the ground, and then whatever materials you gained from your neutral B, for example, you gain the iron bars that just showed a few seconds ago. So you do neutral B, you realize you grab the item, down B, and now you can put it there. It just takes about a second for this process to complete, and now you get an iron sword. So based on what materials you get, you're going to get iron weapons, gold weapons, wood weapons maybe, diamond weapons. Like, that's what I'm thinking. And then, obviously some weapons will be better than others. Like, some of them, diamond, for example, is the strongest and takes the longest to break. And, iron is probably just going to be the most common one, so you probably just see that one a lot. And then you can fight with it. Now, this is his up air. It's just a fast move. It's very fast up air. But as you can see here, see how, as I was explaining before, how there's more range in Minecraft than it seems. Not only is this a fast up air, but see how the pickaxe ends here, but then this hitbox goes here. There's like that wind effect. There's a lot more range to Minecraft than it seems. So I'm expecting a lot of his moves to be extra disjointed. So that's just a basic fast up air. The up air seems pretty good just because of its speed. But we'll see. We don't know enough on info yet. This is a down air. It's kind of like Ridley's. It's really slow. It's actually really slow, but it reminds me a lot of Ridley. I personally don't think it's a very good down air unless it's super strong, because it doesn't allow much room for like landing mix-ups. I think downers like this generally aren't good, because if you're just holding shield on the ground, unless it does immense shield damage, which it probably doesn't, then this is almost definitely a downer. Then it reminds me of a Ridley downer where you can just block and punish, or just get to the side and punish the lag. And then these are just different skins. It shows Alex swaps in, but as you can see, these are different skins. Now, here's what I was saying before. Notice how Alex has the diamond sword. Alex crafted a diamond sword. Surely something much stronger than the others. And that looked like a running F-tilt. Kind of like how Min has her running F-tilts that is just like similar to the basic attacks. This looks like a running sword strike. It's probably you run forward and attack or dash forward and attack. It's probably going to be like similar moves. and you can just swing your sword really fast. It probably won't be a strong attack, but you'll be able to do many per second. Now this TNT is very interesting. I don't know if this is going to be like one of your special B moves, or if this is something you craft. Either or, one or the other. You plant a TNT down, back up for a second. This might be even like a side B, down B or something, or just something you craft on crafting table. But look at this. Look at that explosion. That's a very big range explosion, and it looks like it has decent power. So decent power combined with a lot of range. What does that scream? That screams ledge trap. So if you can get somebody out on the ledge, that'd be really good. So when you combine the fact that this character can benefit power up his swords with, better weapons, like go for diamond, farm good weapons, get diamond, get food, heal yourself, power yourself up, and make forts and throw ledge traps here. This is a character that's not really going to go off stage to hit you most of the time. In most matchups, this character is going to set up for ledge traps and camping, like walls of blocks. Heal yourself, get better weapons, and use this TNT at the ledge for ledge trapping. That's what I'm thinking so far. And this looks like a recovery move. I'm thinking like this might be his up B in the air, up B or side B in the air. You know how I said that the blocks looked like an up B? Well, maybe this is the up B. So what I was thinking, the blocks might be like the neutral B, and then you press a direction, or it could be up B on the ground is the block, and then up B in the air is this. There's different ways you could do it, but this is clearly an up B, at least on the air. And it reminds me of like a pit up B, where you go really far, but there's probably no hitbox. So it's just about getting distance. And this is the Minecraft stage, as you can see. Cool little graphics here. These are little cutscenes here, and there's another little animation. This is clearly the same as Steve, just a different skin you can use. And you can see some sword swipes here. Just basic sword swipes, and then you can look at the right zombie for different sword swipes. And that was an up tilt, and then he does, as you can see, the zombie there, he does a quick up tilt, and then he does like a jump back forward air. It looks like he's doing a forward air. I'm expecting them to have a lot of, how Min Min had like a lot of her punches was similar, like her jab on the ground, and then the aerial version and the F-tilt version, they were all like very similar moves, like almost the same type of move. I'm expecting them to have a lot of the similar type of moves for like F-tilt, jab, dash attack, forward airs and stuff. I'm expecting a lot of these types of moves to be not too far apart from each other, and as you can see, the disjoint's still here. So I'm expecting a lot of similar moves, like the forward tilt and the fair, like dash attack, jabs. They might all just be similar, like just basic sword swipe to get you away. And then these are the stages and the final smashes. So yeah, that's my basic thoughts on the character. So basically, in summary, this character is going to be a campy character, but this character will think about the character's tools. The character wants to power up, right? If the character wants to attack the ground to get resources, then put it into the crafting table, make your swords and pickaxes better. So that way you have more powerful weapons, and also don't break as easy, but most of the way it's going to be like based on your attack power. So you want to farm to become a stronger character. Additionally, you have the option of getting food and eating food. This was shown twice here. You could get food and then heal yourself. So that's two reasons that it benefits for trying to camp your opponent out to get the weapons you need. You also have blocks to wall them off. As I said earlier, TNT for ledge trapping. This is going to be a character who's probably going to lose to Rushdown, because if you don't want Steve to be able to set up. Because when he sets up, he gets to play at his best. He gets the best weapons. He heals himself. Gets all the setups he wants. You want to stop him. If you're fighting Steve, you want to stop him before he gets these setups. And if you're playing as Steve, you want to quickly wall them out, camp them out, get the weapons you want, farm for the weapons, which is probably going to have some RNG elements, because they've shown many times, like with Hero, for example, that Nintendo likes the RNG factor. And it's not like It can be pretty fun. And in the game, when you're digging, you don't know what item's going to be there. You don't know if you're going to get diamond right away or iron right away. So that would be true to the game. So that's another reason I think that. So that's the type of character I think Steve's going to be. And so these are pretty much my early thoughts on the character. I'm going to give a much more detailed video and streams starting on as early as October 3rd when the next reveal trailer comes out. So I'll see you guys then. And before you guys go, if you want to help support the channel, please check the YouTube description below. I have affiliate links you can use to support me, merch you can buy, and you can also click join to become a member, and there's many other things you can do to help support me and my team, MVG. So if you'd like to do that, that's optional, but that'd be much appreciated as well. Before you guys go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and comment what you guys' thoughts on the character will be in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next video.